The essence of which is social media is completely being tarnished by people who have negative aura, no riz, and nothing more to offer than upsetting people for attention. Yeah. You've seen those videos where you're like, I couldn't possibly imagine this person is being serious. But they are. The Instagram reel or TikTok that you've just come across and it's making your chest feel really hot and heavy. And like most of us, we can't keep our opinions to ourselves. Hi, welcome to Yapsville, or rather Drama Queen. But that TikTok served its purpose to bait your rage. Ever heard of a parent charging another fellow parent because their kid was hanging out with theirs? I'd understand if it was, say, a ticket to Disneyland. Those aren't cheap. Money doesn't grow on trees, and especially in this economy, money does not come easy anymore. Not like it ever did.
Can we normalize sending the other family money for play dates?
No.
So recently, my daughter had a friend over, and I asked her mom for money, and this is how it went. So after the play date, I texted her mom and I said, thanks for letting Jamie play today. Please help out with your share of the expenses for the play date, totaling $15 via Venmo.
I want whatever she is on because I have not been well mentally recently, and I'm trying to be this stupid for a moment, okay? I cannot even imagine that this is a real incident that took place because even I feel uncomfortable asking for money back that I've lent so that I can pay my rent. I just can't get over the concept of charging $15 for whatever reason that she makes up.
Let's do it again sometime, because I can't keep doing these play dates if it's so expensive. And she said, expenses? And I said, yeah, she used supplies and food while she was here. And this way we can do this more often without a monetary obligation on just one party, right?
I'm going to be real for a second, and I don't really care who this upsets. Do not allow play dates to happen if you're going to get so uppity over $15. And I know what you're thinking. Caitlin, $15 is so much money in this economy. Yeah, I agree with you. Babes, have you not seen the price for a kilo of capsicum? Yeah, I know! Not being okay with supplying a literal child with food unless you're getting something out of it is truly venomous behavior. I don't care. And that's why I say that this entire video is just rage bait. There's genuinely just no way any of this is real. Because, like, what supplies would this kid be using to add up to this ridiculous $15 asking price?
Makes sense. Now, she didn't say much, but she did say what supplies. And of course I wrote them down. There was chalk, applesauce, fruit. She sat on the couch, so that's wear and tear. She actually broke a toy. She had 3 juice boxes. She went to the bathroom. She had yogurt. Then she actually sent the money.
And there you go. Do we really need to play any more of this video to understand that it is just rage bait? And she's been so successful with it too, because common sense just doesn't seem really common anymore. Now, this one is just treacherous for a lack of better term. I mean, there are many words that I could use for what we are about to get into, because genuinely, I hate parents like this. I wish that parents like this never could be allowed to have social media accounts, because what it shows us is that not every parent deserves a child, but every child deserves a parent, which is clearly lacking heavily here. A 7-year-old child is being used for constant rage bait by her mother, all because she looks different from other 7-year-olds, because I genuinely don't understand why this mother would 24/7 humiliate her child on social media like this. Because let me just tell you, this isn't just the only video that I've seen of Amelia before. How sad and pathetic do you have to be to use your own kid for rage bait content? And I know that this mother knows that if she uses her 7-year-old overweight child for rage bait, it is going to garner so much attention. Because look at what she's doing here. She's only just humiliating and shaming her for something that she never even did. And with comments like, I would have drop kicked that thing, ew, and I'm not even going to start on how it thinks it can get away with that. Makes me just so hot in the chest.
Joking. You're joking. You did not get that purse off of my debit card. You did not order a Marc Jacobs $600 purse on my card.
You're right. because she didn't. In fact, you did. Then, to try and justify your purchase to yourself, you decide to shame and humiliate your daughter, where you know that online bigger people get treated like trash. Buying the bag for yourself just wasn't enough, was it? You had to create an entire WWE storyline to really sell this to people who hates other people who look like your daughter. I am calling this mother out. I don't really care. Oh my God, I need to breathe for a moment. All right, just let me.
Well, you didn't. I'm telling you right now, you better be joking.
I'm not.
No 7-year-old has a $600 purse.
Well, it sucks because I'm really not them.
What do you mean you're not
I'm
them?
not them.
What do you mean you're not them?
I'm not, like cheap like them.
What do you mean you're not cheap like them? You don't have money to buy a $600 purse. That's mine.
And here, she kills her entire storyline that she was trying to curate for her viral TikTok moment that hates on her daughter and shames her daughter for she can't control and should be in your hands as the parent. It is your purse. And to think that you've probably bribed this poor little girl off camera into acting this way for a TikTok tells me everything that I need to know. I even came across this tweet. I was just peeing before because a girl has had too much coffee today. And tell me why I see this disgusting tweet. I would have beat the Pillsbury dough rolls off her fat ass. What if I told your dumb ass that this content is not real in the slightest?
My money. How did you learn how to order that anyways?
I watch you do it on your phone every single day almost.
I don't order stuff every single day. And if I do, that's my business. That's not your money, Amelia.
Well, you know where I say, can I go outside?
No! You're grounded!
You know when I say go outside and you're sitting right there, right? I look from the window and you're ordering a new purse every single time.
Okay, well that's not any of your business. And we're taking it back.
No, we're not.
Give her two options. Either lose all the weight, she has to pay it off, or she's getting put on the streets. That's what I'd do. I hope that you never procreate. Truly, that girl needs to be disciplined with a belt. Take the purse away, sell it in front of her, make her lose weight, and dress her with cheap clothes. I don't know how to tell you disgusting people this, but this video is faker than most TikTok influencers. These videos that are posted of Amelia are curated to generate outrage in the comments so that it pays for the mother's $600 bags, as any engagement is good engagement. However, the more negative it is, the better. People like this sad excuse of a mother have pretty much cracked the code. They have found a way where they can get endless amounts of views, likes, and comments, as once again, more negative reactions is better for the algorithm. And let me ask you this, what would you say is even better for the algorithm? Yeah, this kind of content. If I ever, and I have been pretty vocal on my stance with kids, I don't ever want them, truly. But if I happen to have a child and she was 7 years old and looked very much different from the average 7-year-old, I would not want to post them in any sort of negative context that could bring and garner such disgusting reactions from people, because the mother knows exactly what is being said in the comments. Why else is she constantly making content like this? It's disgusting. These comments break my heart, and I don't even know the kid, but I have basic human empathy, something that this mum doesn't have. At this big age, it's an absolute embarrassment to not only have done this and possibly caused poor in the background grief as he's literally on crutches, but posting this to TikTok as if it's the funniest thing someone's ever done. Like, I thought that this trend died out in 2015 with the Tide Pod challenge. I gotta be honest, when I see content like this, I scroll past. I don't even bother commenting. I mean, why would I need to? They know that they're a dickhead, and the only people that they are causing more work for are the poor ass employees employees who have to work night shift. If I was your stepsis, would you fill it or eat it?
Oh, you nasty ass bastard!
Let me guess, you're trying to attract degenerate males into following your Instagram account? Or you're just okay with incest? It's something that you like and you partake in, which in that case, ew! You can argue with me until the veins are popping out of your skull that stepbro and stepsis or stepsis or any of that isn't incest. It is. Just because those people aren't blood related doesn't mean that their parents aren't or together. At that point, you literally are brother and sister. But we already know this. We already know that that stuff is weird, and it's probably being used to sell something here. An OF link. Yeah. Why do you have to sell that stuff with incest? I don't get it. It is so weird to me, bro. But this is the thing though, saying the most outlandish stuff to garner outrage in the comments so that it directs people to what you're trying to sell. And I don't know about you, but I'm not trying to be remembered as the girl who said, if I was your stepsis, would you fill it or eat it? Oh my God, I just want to myself even saying that right now. There is this whole other aspect towards rage bait that people don't really talk about as well. That is no decorum. People used to keep things to themselves, especially their really depraved thoughts that used to be looked at something that was weird to say out loud, and now it's either being encouraged by, oh my God, that is so hot, I like that. I'm putting you on a list. I don't know what list, but it will be a list. However, people have found that they can use this depravity to their advantage and then say we're the weird ones for taking it the way that it was intended. This chick, deadass, had the idea for the video, got dressed up for the video, filmed the video, put the caption on the video, and then posted the video. There are so many steps towards posting something like that. You would have at least thought along the way, she would have had a thought like, maybe this isn't it, you know? Maturing is realizing your BF is single to me until he's married. Clearly, she's not serious, guys. Why are there thousands of comments? Anyone who truly feels this way wouldn't even say a peep about it, as they don't really see anything wrong in their behavior, so why even mention it in the first place? What's even crazier is that people just don't even bother reading captions anymore, especially when it comes to videos like these and how to tell if it's something that someone actually feels and thinks and has an opinion on, or if it's just rage bait. Hashtag viral, hashtag FYP. This girl is openly looking for attention and y'all are just giving it to her. But of course, people got hurt and took it way too personally, which again is a whole other separate issue when it comes to social media, because people for some reason takes content super personally, even when it has nothing to do with them. Not everything is about us. Like, I promise you, not everyone is out here sliding us and is out to get us. And that is coming from someone who has crippling anxiety. I told her to send me her address because she can be gone in 40 minutes, but she won't respond. Shaking in me boots, lad. Oh, you sound scary. No, but for real, I don't know how to tell you this, but this is the exact kind of juice that this person is looking to run off. If you are genuinely worried that girls like this could possibly take your man at a snap of a finger, you probably shouldn't be with that man. I understand that there are circumstances in which people who are in relationships aren't being made to feel as though they are secure enough. However, that is no excuse. You can't force someone to love you. You know what I mean? Like, I am in a relationship myself, okay? And the only reason that I am not so upset and fuck you, towards this person is because if he wanted to do anything with anyone behind my back, I would leave him. I don't need anyone, you know? And I wish people cared about themselves more than just trying to settle for someone, you know what I mean? Like, these kinds of posts should not enrage you. Instead, just look at it and be like, you're embarrassing. Genuinely, you're embarrassing. In context, of course, to the original poster, not you. People are are insecure, and that's okay. I'm insecure too. Pav, you gained a little too much baby weight and your hubby is helping you from gaining any more. See, I know what you're trying to do here. I know what kind of audience that you're trying to pander to, including myself, of course, that gets upset whenever anybody tells anyone, for that matter of fact, what to eat and how much they should eat. Anyone with 2 working brain cells knows that when you're growing something inside of your belly, you're not eating just for you anymore. You're also eating for this thing that is growing in you. You're eating for 2 now instead of just 1. So yeah, you're gonna be very hungry. Gosh, a bit of baby weight. Oh, I've never seen that before. We've never seen that before. Oh, baby weight? No, train that little kid in there. Yeah, and he totally looks like he's got the 6-pack and perfect jawline to judge you for wanting food after creating a whole human being. Girl, eat those cookies. You deserve it. But now you are just doing the same thing that this person in the video is supposedly doing. Don't do that. Don't go there, okay? Like, nobody has the place to be judging anybody. Not for their looks, not for their appearance, not for their body, not for their way, not for what they eat. And I don't care what you look like. You could look like the most quintessentially perfect person alive and you still have no place to judge people. And that is something that I wish people would also rid from their brains. You don't have to be perfect to judge people. You just don't judge people, period. This kind of content is clearly trying to bait you into raging. You're spending your precious time in these random strangers' comments trying to defend a situation that isn't actually happening. And that's the most wild part of this all. Because be real with yourself. Do you think that people would just scroll along seeing a man trying to tell a woman what she should and shouldn't eat? Hell. So with all of that being said, everybody, have you fallen victim to these kind of rage bait content pieces? Don't you even worry, dude, because I have been there and done that so many times. Do you know how many times I've sent reels or TikToks to Haley and I've been like, what the f is this person doing? And then she's just been like, babe, it's just rage bait. Or when she sent me a screenshot of this girl saying that girls deserve to be raped, and I was just like, Haley, it's just rage bait, okay? And then I realized, why? Why are we even being okay with this kind of stuff just because it's rage bait? Just because this person doesn't really feel this way? No. It's not okay, my guy. Thank you for your stay at Yappersville today, everybody. I hope to see you all again soon. Take care of yourselves and most of all, love your fucking selves and try to give yourself a hug right now. Let's do it together. I love you, Caitlin. I'm just really disappointed in you that you didn't even just try my advice. Trust me, it'll make you feel good. I don't care if you're crying right now. It'll make you feel good.